weren't cooperating a second ago. Welcome to Cooking with KC on the Chronicles of Comic-Con YouTube channel and live on MWE Networks on Twitch. I am extremely tired, so pardon any stupidity for me today. I did not sleep so hot last night because with my arthritis and things, well, when the temperature dips below 50, it causes a lot of pain. And I woke up in a lot of pain last night because it was below 30 degrees. So that was fun. So I got some coffee finishing up over there. Just pulled some green chilies out of the freezer to kind of gonna get those kind of minced up a little bit here. That's not going in the breakfast, but that will be used for lunch. I've started making my own lactose-free ranch since I miss ranch so much and can't have lactose. So I'm gonna make a green chili ranch while breakfast is cooking to utilize for a turkey sandwich later for lunch. So if my neck and my back hold up, I will stream that as well. We'll see though, right? All right, and these are pre-roasted and pre-seeded and cut up and everything, so I'm just going to cook these real quick in the microwave. That way they'll both de-thaw and cook at the same time, and then it'll give them time to also cool down by the time I'm ready to put them into the ranch. Plus, I'm going to be cutting up some bacon, so I want to make sure the bacon's the last thing I cut up on this board, so that way I don't have to use a second board or a second knife, and I'm not cross-contaminating and getting myself sick. We got our kitties. A little CBD coffee this morning and cinnamon. Smells good. Tastes good. Just what I need. Jump on the Chronicles of Comic-Con YouTube channel to look up my recipe for my CBD coffee if you haven't seen that or tried that. Alright, let's see. We want some nice well-rounded flavor here for the bacon topping for my grits. So I'm going to use some onion and 3 different colors of bell peppers. Let's see how this works. Hey, there we go. I don't mind a lot of onions, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut up all of this. Nothing like a good knife. This is my favorite knife. Professional knife gifted to me by a friend who's a chef, and I probably use it more than any of the other knives I own, and definitely have destroyed the sharpness on it for sure. But you know what? Yeah, you're only as good as your kitchen tools, right? So put that in the pot for the ninja. Excellent. Now let's these bell peppers. Let's go ahead and cut the seed part out of the green bell pepper here. doesn't always work out that smoothly. Didn't really leave too much behind. All right. Seeds over there. Ooh, that one got away from me. The cutting skills, thanks to my nerve damage and arthritis, are not what they used to be. So at this point, I'm more about avoiding cutting off a finger than I am getting perfectly sliced vegetables. Because it's all gonna eat anyway. And this is a home cooking show for anyone who you know, can't cook already and just needs some basic cooking principles. This is not a chef show. This is nothing fancy. Because I've known too many good chefs, and I would never take away the glorified word of a chef and all their skill and schooling that it took to become a chef. I'm just a cook. I'm a foodie. I like food. Yellow bell pepper. Help add color, brighten it up. Plus it's just, you know, you get different minerals and different vitamins with each colored vegetable you're using. So, like I always say, eat with your eyes as well, not just with your taste buds and palates. Taste buds and palate is the same thing, but you know. Not everybody has a great palate. That's the difference between taste buds and palates. Everybody's got taste buds, not everybody knows how to use them. And that's what makes a good palate. Orange bell pepper here. Onion and bell pepper away. May the force be with you. Hello, whoever's viewing this right now. Just making some breakfast. How's your day going? I hope it's well. I hope you're not hangry. I hope you're feeding yourself good and not eating nothing but junk food in these crazy times. Gotta feed our body right so our mind works right. Here we go, that's looking good. Throw those in with the rest. Alrighty. Now for the bacon. Big old frozen block of bacon here. Another reason I was using this specific knife, because it is my sharpest of knives, and I knew I was going to be cutting through frozen bacon, so it was like, alright. Purposely washed this just to have it ready, just for chopping this bad boy up. So this is already pre-sliced, but like thickly sliced, kind of chopped bacon. And then I just freeze it, and then that way I cut off as much as I need for whatever breakfast or whatever I am cooking. I think that should be enough to go in with the vegetables and over the top of grits. Excellent. Don't forget to wash your hands after messing with bacon. Very important. Excellent. All right, now we can Ninja's close. We're gonna put that at 350 for 20 minutes. Stir it every few minutes. The bacon grease will help really cook everything else and add flavor to the vegetables. I'm going to add some seasoning here in a few minutes. But before I add the seasoning, I like the bacon to kind of start rendering some of that fat into the pot. You know what I'm saying? Alright, close up our bacon here, throw that back in the freezer. And if you like nerdy parody videos, I got a bunch on our YouTube channel, Chronicles of Comic-Con. Hopefully you're a Star Wars fan like me. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright, so that's going. Got a pot here for my grits. Those only take like 5 minutes to cook, so we're gonna kind of time that so it comes out with the bacon, and then cooking an egg over easy to throw on top with all that. So I'm not gonna start my grits yet, but I am gonna make some green chili ranch for later. Let's check on our green chilies. Woo, those smell good. Yeah, those are sufficiently warmed up. Let's remove the plastic here. Oh boy, those smell good. Those smell good. There we go. We're going to add a little bit of garlic to these. A little garlic powder. A little bit of onion powder. And then some black pepper. And some pink Himalayan salt. Go ahead and stir that in so it's mixed in with the green chilies. So just that way, when I mix the green chilies in with the ranch, green chilies are already representing kind of their own little flavor, you know what I'm saying? Excellent. All right. Get a mixing bowl. Mayonnaise. Now, there's two ways to make ranch. Buttermilk or regular milk. Buttermilk is always delicious, but I have yet to find a lactose-free buttermilk. I have not looked either for that matter, but I have found, this is not sponsored by them, but if you are looking for a good lactose-free milk that doesn't taste like sour milk, like Lactate, I hate that crap, it's horrible. This great value brand at Walmart by Lactose Free is actually some of the best lactose-free tasting milk I have had, besides A2. A2 is an amazing product, but it's like 3 times the price as this. So, since I'm broke on a budget and disabled, there you go. Ranch mixes. Get 2 out. Because I'm making a double recipe this time because I went through a lot of ranch last time. Hidden Valley, there's other brands out there, but you know what? It's always solid and an easy go-to for making homemade ranch. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Yeah. That's right, it's a cup of each. So, all right. whisk for whisking. Here's my cup. Now it asked for a cup of each, but it depends on how you like your ranch. Me, I like thick ranch. I like thick ranch, so I'm gonna do more ranch than I am milk. I mean, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more mayonnaise than I am milk, and then you get a little bit of a thicker ranch that way. Also, that's the difference between using a good buttermilk versus, you know, regular milk too. Is buttermilk's thicker and creamier, and you just really get that thick, delicious creaminess out of it. Whoa! I'm gonna make a mess. Literally just cleaned my counters, cleaned out, started with a fresh, clean kitchen, and here I am making a mess. It's alright though. Making a mess while you're cooking in the kitchen is like playing in the mud as a kid. It's just fun. There we go. And we'll boom, boom, boom. Do that. Mayonnaise. Top that off with milk. So that makes for one. And then do one more. And that makes for our double batch. Voila! How are we looking on over there? Oh yeah, time for a stir. Excellent. Mash down my little bacon chunks so that way it spreads out really well. Mix that around. All right. A little garlic powder. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing over there. All right. A little garlic powder, a little garlic, onion powder, tad bit of salt, some black pepper. I normally like using cracked black pepper, but I'm all out right now, so regular pepper will do. Some dried parsley. I'm gonna hit it with just a hint of oil to kind of mix in the seasonings I'm adding right now. Some dried jalapeno from a local farmer, which just a dash. This stuff is super strong, super flavorful and tasty though, that's for sure. A little sprinkle of cumin, not a lot. Some Mexican oregano. Use whatever kind of oregano you want. I like the Mexican. And some dried cilantro. Really help round out the flavor. Which I've noticed there's definitely a difference in the flavor between dried cilantro and fresh cilantro. So for those of you who think you hate cilantro, maybe try it dried. Might actually like it that way. Go mix this all up so the seasonings get spread around onto everything. Voila. Close the lid and it'll start back up for me. All right. Now, let's finish this ranch, right? Some more coffee. Who's out there? Is that you, Colby? Is that you, Colby? Who's ever out there watching, thank you. Thank you for being here right now. What do you like cooking at home? I got the chat box. I can see the chat box there. Type, come on. What do you like cooking at home? Adding ranch. So doing double batch. So double ranch packets here. I was a frequent hand washer before COVID. Alright. Throw the perishables back in the fridge. Let's go ahead and turn, wrong one, turn this one on. Nice medium. Need a cup of water. And a quarter cup of grits. Put that in the water. So the water heats up, we'll come back and stir that, add a little bit of salt and pepper, and then turn it down from a boil to a simmer, and it'll simmer and should finish up about the same time as the bacon. Or the bacon and bell peppers and onions for the topping for the grits. All right. So here's our ranch. So the recipe calls for half and half, and I doubled it. So instead of 1 cup of mayonnaise and 1 cup of milk, I did 2 cups of mayonnaise, 1 cup of milk, and then split that other cup between the mayonnaise and the milk. So that way I come out with a nice thick ranch. Especially because I'm going to be using it as a spread for a sandwich for lunch, to go with some smoked turkey I picked up at No Bull Prime Meats, and I can't wait to. I've been letting thaw in the fridge slowly so that I can cut it up and figure out what meals I want to make with it, and throw some more of it back in the freezer for later, and then keep some out for sandwiches. So I'm going to carve that up later and make a sandwich immediately with it. So assuming my health holds up, I'll stream again for that. Alright, now we're going to add the roasted green bell chilies roasted green chilies here from New Mexico that I did a little pre-seasoning to, so that way they're not lacking in flavor. Alright, mix that in. Taste. See what we got here. That's good. But I'm gonna need to bust some more green chilies out of the freezer, because since I made a double batch, there's not enough green chilies. That's why you taste everything. So fresh cutting board, fresh knife, because especially when you're dealing with raw products like a ranch, gotta be careful with bacon, eggs, salmonella. Can't get yourself sick. Don't want to get your friends sick or anyone coming over to the house sick either, really. Alright, boom, boom. That can go down to simmer now. That is boiling. Excellent. Quick stir. Turn that down. Add a little salt. Add a little pepper. Stir in the seasonings. Put the lid back on. Let that baby finish simmering. And come over here and stir our bacon and veggies. Yes. Oh, that smells amazing. Yes. Bacon's firming up. Veggies are getting brown. Everything's coming together. Let's say right about there. We'll add the same amount we did the original because it's almost there, and since we did a double batch, just kind of doubling up on the green chilies as well. But thanks to my nerve damage, I can't handle spicy food the way I used to anymore. So let's just say I didn't put too much in there to start with because I was being optimistically cautious for my mouth and face and all of that. Excellent. Re-plastic this. Throw it in the microwave for a minute. Excellent. Make sure this doesn't lump up. Give it a little stir. Those instant grits, I ain't no southerner. They cook fast. Egg. A little vegan butter to my pan for my egg. Add a little bit here to round out the flavor for the grits. By a little bit, I mean a pretty healthy spoonful. Yeah, that'll help cream that up and just give your grits a rounder flavor. Times like this I miss real butter and lactose and things like that. Got my pan here on medium for the egg. That's a good way to get a good over easy egg, is on medium, not high. Give the bacon and onions and bell peppers another stir here. Those are all browning up really nice. Getting some really good color on them. Let these air out now. And I felt like the ranch could just use a little bit of like garlic edge, so I'm just going to add it directly to the ranch mix here to kind of complement the green chilies. I also felt like it could use a little more salt, so I'm adding some salt to spruce it up, and a tad more black pepper for a little more depth of flavor, and a little bit of onion powder, just a little bit. Really round out the flavor more to help complement the green chilies. And we're looking here. Oh boy. Woo! We're almost ready to plate. Let's get these let's let these green chilies cool down so that we don't cook the ranch when we put them in immediately. So, but meanwhile, go ahead and mix that seasoning I just added to the ranch in. Give it a good stir. Oh yeah, that's thickening up on its own. I haven't even put it in the fridge yet. Oh yeah, that's much better flavor. Much better flavor. Boom. Well then, all right. Let's drop our egg. Turn off the burner for the grits. Those are done. Wash our hands so we don't give ourselves salmonella poisoning from the egg. That's the easiest way to get yourself sick in the kitchen that most people don't realize they did. And the easiest way to spread germs around your kitchen too. Usually I have a hand towel right here, but I forgot one, so I'm usually not this wasteful. I'm gonna do a little, keep it simple, salt and pepper on the egg. Ninja's done. Let's get a plate. Have a sip. And then we're going to, all right, we're going to gently turn this baby. I kill the flame immediately to just let it finish cooking like that. Don't forget the salt and pepper the other side. If you want to be fancy, you can throw a little bit of parsley over the top of that side that's going to be showing, or paprika or something like that. Or some New Mexico red chili that I got from a local farmer that I need to go get some more of. Yeah, that's more dry, that's empty. Boom. Alright, so let's plate. Let's plate, shall we? First our grits. Remember, I'm not a chef. This is not about perfection and looking pretty. This is about tasting good. Bacon, onion, 3-color bell pepper mix. Doggies over there watching me because they know they're going to lick this plate when I'm done. Then our egg. Voila! All right. Egg over easy, bacon and onions and 3 types of bell peppers with some grits. How does that look? This aside. Looks good enough to take a picture. All right. Let's get to the most important part, right? How's it taste? And did I overcook my yolk? That's always the question with ovaries. I did not overcook my yolk. They're still nice and runny in there. Look at that. Most excellent. Seen the new Bill and Ted's movie yet? I haven't yet. I need to. Oh. A little more salt for the egg, and to top off the grits. You know, it's okay if you don't salt it enough or get it perfect the first time. That's why the salt's right there. Oh yeah, that's better. That's what I was needing, big time. Let's try this bacon mixture. Get a little grit with it. Oh yeah. Oh, good stuff right there. All right. Let's add the rest of these green chilies from local farmer here in New Mexico to the rest of this lactose-free green chili ranch. I don't know why I'm trying to scrape this out with literally one of these skinniest, smallest knives I own. Work smart, not hard. Something an old boss of mine used to say, and it was just the best advice I've ever got. Do I always use it? No. Come on. Get off of there, green chilies. Get in there. That's your new home. That's where you belong. Isn't that the ranch? I made it just for you to live in. And do an official finished taste with my favorite snack, baby carrot. There we go. Now we're talking. Look, you can follow a recipe all you want, but you're the one eating it. Make it to taste. So add, take away. You know, start light on your seasoning, and then you can always add more to it. Like, that's the perfect amount of heat for me right there. Fill the back of the throat, but it doesn't make me feel like my throat's gonna close up, or I'm gonna start sweating all over the place, and it's gonna cause a heat rash. Food does that to me now. Fun, huh? All right, well, I'm gonna throw that in the fridge to set up a little bit before I transfer it into some jars to keep it. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go enjoy my breakfast, my eggs, my grits, my bacon, my bell peppers, my onions, what I got left in my coffee. I'm starting to feel awake here. And I might be back for lunch. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, be kind to yourself, be kind to the people around you, and be kind to your belly. Much love, we'll see you later.